There is a beautiful article written by Steve Burns, and this article's caption is How to Become Rich and 5 reasons why most people don't become wealthy. 5 reasons why most people don't become wealthy, how to become rich. Very important. First of all, the first reason is lack of financial education. This financial education is very much important and very much important indeed. Some of the people are educated, but they are not financially educated, so they don't become rich. Some of the people are neither educated nor financially educated. They have no way to become rich. While another some of the people, they are not educated but financially educated. How? Financial education runs in the families as well. Financial education runs in the families as well. Look at Hajgan people in Pakistan, India. Look at Sheikh people in Pakistan and India. They are very good at business. You know, they are very well financially educated. Although most of them, overwhelming majority of them, are not otherwise educated at all. The mainstream education, they are not educated at all. But financially, they are really educated, even without going to the colleges or the universities. Robert Kiyosaki is a very famous writer, and his very famous blockbuster book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, has, it has turned, like, made him a celebrity. He's not only a very rich person, rather, he has become the gurus of the rich people by having the financial education and the Rich Dad Poor Dad financial literacy, he calls it. So we need to learn the financial education, even if at all we are not educated, even if at all we are not connected, even if at all we don't belong to the families, even if we don't belong to the families which are having the good financial education, we need to get it. We can learn it and we can get it. Now the smartphone can help us a lot. There are so many of the speeches and the talks and the YouTube, etc. There is so much to read and there is so much to listen. Number two, poor money management. We need, if at all we are financially educated, so we can have a good money management. But some of the people, because of the lack of discipline, despite knowing that they are doing a wrong thing, still they keep doing it because they are not disciplined people. They are not disciplined people. So for this the reason that they fail to do the money management. So we need to become money manager, we need to do the money management, and for that purpose we need to develop the self discipline as well. Okay. Number 2, number 3, the trap of instant gratification. That is a very very noxious trap. How? And what is that instant gratification? If at all somebody says something wrong which you didn't like, or somebody doesn't like, and the call stops. Why? Because the person felt angry and wanted to release this anger and wanted to feel instantly gratified. So that's why a fight started which turned very violent. And there are certain, look at the people who divorces their wives because of anger, because they wanted to instantly release this anger and wanted to instantly gratify themselves. Some of the people are seen eating the stuff which is very bad for their health. If somebody is a diabetic but eating the sweets, wow, for instant gratification. And there are many other examples of that as well. So I think this instant gratification, that is absolutely disastrous. We need to control ourselves and we need to develop enough amount of self discipline in ourselves, and that is the self discipline which will actually protect us from this instant gratification. Rather, we will be able to hold, and we will be able to wait for a good amount of time till that emotion is gone, and at least for half an hour, minimum for half an hour. And In certain cases, we need to wait even more for days so that we could become normal. And once we become normal, then only I think that we can take the right decision and the right step. So we don't have to instantly gratify ourselves. We don't have to instantly gratify ourselves because that is nothing but the disaster. Number four, lack of consistent income streams. Having the consistent income streams are important. Why? Because obviously we need money for the expenses, but otherwise we feel satisfied, we feel comfortable, and we live a smooth life as well. So that although those people, those people who are having the jobs, they are getting the a consistent income stream, but let me tell you that this don't make them rich at all. This don't make them rich at all. And to become a rich person, we need to come out of that trap, and we need to do something different, and we need to develop the consistent income streams. And if at all we are having a job, or there is a business which is giving us the regular money but cannot make us rich, then we need to start another business as well which can make us rich, and we need to learn to manage it well. Okay, that was number 4. Number 5, fear of failure and fear of taking risk. Fear of failure, it doesn't allow us to try, and once we don't try, how can we can we succeed if at all we did not make an attempt? Why? Because we were afraid of the failure. This fear of the failure doesn't allow us to try, doesn't allow us to make the attempts, and this way we fail, and we fail miserably as well. So to be able to succeed, to be able to become a rich person, apart from the other skills, we do have to get rid of this fear, the fear of failure, and the fear of taking risk. As for the taking risk is concerned, I think that we must be very careful in it. We shouldn't be doing it in a wild manner at all. We don't need to do the gambling, but we need to take the very carefully calculated risks. We need to take the carefully calculated risk, and that will inshallah make us a successful and a rich person. Thank you. Jazakumullah khair.